I was watching old videos a couple of days ago of the Freddie Gray riots in Baltimore, right?
Of our videos?
Well, just random on, I was just watching, and Malik Shabazz and his march, right? To see if I could find anything from us out there, but they shut our YouTube channel down, so we're not out there anymore on YouTube.
Yeah, but I have all the archives, yes.
Yes, you do. But I'm just watching, and I'm watching Malik, and all of a sudden, there I am.
Really?
Marching down the street. And,
Wow.
And I was like, and then we have that photo of me where I'm talking to the Bloods and the Crips, right? That is an amazing photo that you took. So there were so many memories of us. We got away with that. They did not bother us for the Freddie Gray.
Actually, they kicked out Geraldo and allowed us.
And what's interesting is that we spent 2 weeks in Baltimore, and not ever one time during your whole trial, not one time was it ever mentioned or held against you.
Can you imagine?
Not one time. They never, and you were a hell raiser.
Put that picture up on the screen. So here I am publicly, because of what we're getting ready to do right here, what we've been doing, lending support for who has become our good friend, Judge Michelle Fiore, right? Former Nevada Assemblywoman, former Las Vegas City Councilwoman. So she stood knowing full well that people were going to die. And she knew this. But we continued on. You know what it means when you are standing for what is right, okay? Under the threat of being shot by some Maoists, right? And you say, that's not going to cause me to ask you to keep doing to do what's right. And you stood courageously. You stood right beside me. I was the one that was going to take all the freaking bullets, but I mean, you were too.
I had some,
you were too.
I had some lasers on me a few times.
You knew that people were going to die. We did our job. We were not going to back down, even under the threat of death. And it was very real. We had red dots all over us. I could show you plenty of footage, okay? The Obama administration, let's roll the clock back. We now have the evidence. You'll see it soon. I have evidence that the whole Bundy Ranch thing, okay, and everything that happened, the operation and the indictments, per Joe Lombardo, okay, and his sworn testimony to the FBI, that it was approved all the way to the White House. What does that mean? What does that mean? That the Obama White House, we have that. The Obama White House had deployed a armed predator drone against a bunch of okie dokes, right? Running armed predator drones. By the way, he did that in 2011 against al-Awlaki, right?
He did.
Illegally. So you can't say that he's not predisposed to sending drones to go kill Americans. He flew an armed predator drone over Bundy Ranch protesters. And it leaked out one time, and Michelle Fiore got this information, right? Now, is that going to get into her trial? No, but between now and trial, everybody needs to know why they pursued Michelle Fiore. And what, like you would ask yourself when I say, it's all made up, right? It's all fabricated. Everyone's like, oh, we'll see a trial, right? You sure will, okay? We will see a trial. It's all made up. Why would they do that to Michelle Fiore? That's the story between now and trial. The jury, here's the story, you ready? The jury will never know that Michelle Fiore stood up courageously when they were about to launch a drone strike against us. She got the Bundy family. I literally have her on recording as one of the most courageous women to take care of the Bundy family members, get them off the X, as they said, to contact the governor and to stop the drone strike. And because that drone strike was stopped by her, all of a sudden actually, she should have not stopped it, and he should have launched it, right? And then they wouldn't have called us conspiracy theorists. I'm laughing about that. That's not true. She stopped it. So many other things that you're going to find out about Michelle Fiore. That's my freaking court. You are my jurors, okay? I'm the prosecutor in the court of public opinion. All right? And I'm going to prosecute these bastards like Stephen Myrie. And by the way, this is not a threat. Okay? At no point in time, here's my disclaimer to Stephen Myrie, because you know how they like to say, he's threatening and intimidating me. No, I want you arrested. I want you to be perp walked by proper authorities. I'm going to expose you for your corruption. And he's very corrupt. And ladies and gentlemen, how many of you have ever seen somebody go after a prosecutor and be able to freaking put him in jail? Okay? He can literally, if the law serves the American people, he should be incarcerated for what he's done.
So many times already. I think it's 2 or 3 times now. The prosecutor there in Clark County, Stephen Myrie, has he has not done his job. He's been reprimanded, demoted for withholding evidence.
Tell everybody what this means.
How do you pronounce that?
Prosecutorial. That's okay. Clive and Bundy mispronounces judicial. He calls it judical. Yeah.
I know, prosecutorial misconduct.
Yeah.
It's not just in the Bundy case. There's a couple of cases out there where he has done that. Listen.
Emphasize this point to the American people.
How many of us, Pete, could do that in our regular jobs, right? Just absolutely do something against the law.
Yeah.
And still keep our job.
Violating people's constitutional rights.
Yep.
Just absolutely depriving them of their rights. Now, everybody is hearing this, okay? And you're going to hear from Mark Herr, Center for Self-Governance. Yep. He is in this fight like you wouldn't believe. He knows everything about what I'm talking about. And we're going to take all this information and we're going to translate it into a language that you can understand. That all of these egregious violations of deprivations of rights, armed predator drones, at Bundy Ranch, he doesn't know about this, by the way. I'm going to tell him about the armed predator drone. And that's just one small thing.
Oh, yeah.
So you all have a dog in this fight. How many times have you ever seen, even the people that have gone after President Trump? President Trump's always back on his heels, right?
Yeah.
And then all these people breaking the law to get him shellacked, because he can't. As Nancy Pelosi says, he will never be the president of the United States. Who the
He'll
frig
never
is she?
step foot in the White House again.
Who is she? Ladies and gentlemen, Harry Reid.
Harry Reid.
The highest level. You got Harry Reid, Nancy Pelosi, all right? Stephen Myrie was working at the behest of Harry Reid. And we now have an opportunity. And by the way, is he going to be prosecuted? If he isn't, it proves my point, how corrupt they are. But I'll tell you what, he's not going to get away with not having the information reach my jurors, and my jurors are listening to me right now. I'm going to prosecute a U.S. attorney who has destroyed so many lives, okay? And we finally got one by the freaking you-know-whats. Oh, if I say that, like Frank Papagni, they're going to, Your Honor, listen to what he said. He's going to put his nuts in a vice, right? I said that. They played it on the Jumbotron. I mean, no threat. I'm a person of law and order and due process and accountability. How do I know that? Because if I wasn't, I would have shot you a long time ago.
What if there was a product that could help you control cravings, burn more fat, boost your metabolism, promote healthy blood glucose levels, lower inflammation, optimize insulin sensitivity, support healthy blood lipid levels, and support healthy blood pressure? Introducing Bellatrim. Bellatrim may be the most comprehensive body transformation product in the world. Weight management is more than calories in and calories out. It's about controlling appetite, having a healthier gut, supporting insulin function, stimulating fat-burning metabolism, and promoting healthy blood lipids and blood pressure. A proprietary blend backed by 6 clinical studies. Control cravings. Burn more fat. Bellatrim, powered by nature. Backed by science.
Sign up for monthly auto-ship and get a big discount. Visit pete.bellagraceglobal.com today. That's pete.bellagraceglobal.com. Today!